Okay, well, the next handout is 18J, and we are going to talk about the liver. Now, some of this is just review, again, from A&P1, but we do have something new on this handout that we haven't talked about. Now, the liver is going to produce several hormones that are going to be involved in different processes. Remember, it's the liver that makes IGF-1, insulin-like growth factor 1. So this comes from human growth hormone. So remember, we go back to that handout 14B, and the growth hormone releasing hormone in the hypothalamus releases human growth hormone in the pituitary gland, which then flows through our bloodstream to our liver, tells our liver to make insulin-like growth factor 1. Insulin-like growth factor 1, or IGF, is involved in targeting all cells to grow. So remember, it's not really human growth hormone that makes you grow. It is insulin-like growth factor 1. Now, another hormone that the liver creates is a hormone called thrombopoietin. This is another one we talked about in A&P1, but thrombopoietin, remember, is targeting our bone marrow, and it tells our bone marrow to make platelets, the blood cells platelets. So thrombopoietin tells the bone marrow to make those megakaryocytes. Then the megakaryocytes break apart into little pieces called platelets, and that's how we clot our blood. So the liver is responsible for that as well. And then finally, this isn't actually part of the liver, but I didn't really have a place to put this anywhere else on any handout. But our fat, not the liver, but just the fat in our body, which is kind of crazy to think about this, but the fat in our body, the adipose, produces a hormone called leptin. Leptin is going to be a hormone that regulates hunger, kind of along the lines as that stomach hormone ghrelin. So leptin controls hunger. So what it does is it inhibits the feeling of hunger. And it, again, kind of like ghrelin as well from our stomach, it targets the hypothalamus. So the hypothalamus is in control of our hunger and thirst response. And so this hormone leptin made by our fat is then sent to the hypothalamus to regulate the feelings of hunger. Now, I just stuck it on the liver handout because, well, I guess we have a lot of fat in our stomach, or at least some of us do, right? So I just thought it was appropriate to just stick it in here. So leptin is made by fat or adipose. It controls hunger, and its effector organ is the hypothalamus. Pretty cool.